Right, hi, my name is Kayla, and in today's video I'll be showing the new Onyx Studio 6. It's not really new, it's been out for quite some time already. Now, the thing about this speaker is that compared to the 5th, what's the difference is that it's waterproof. Now it's IPX7, and it still adjusts the Bluetooth model. It has 8 hours of battery life. And what I not really like about this speaker is that it's just like the 5th, it's a mono audio speaker. Whereas the 3rd and the 4th is a stereo speaker. Now, on the box, we would say they so-called support stereo in the sense that if you connect a 6 to a 6, it won't connect 6 to 5. And I'm not really sure if this is a common practice among most companies, is that they change the design every 2 series. For example, the 6 looks like the 5th, and the 4th looks like the 3rd. And we just turn to the side, we see that the back of the box would look like, and that's going to say that it supports Bluetooth, is IP, it's X7, 8 hours battery life, and it's so-called stereo speaker. But it's actually just mono audio. And the other side of the box is just gonna show you saying that it comes with a charging cable, and it has a output power of 50 watts root mean square, and a frequency response of 50 Hz up to 20 kilohertz. And just like everybody knows that the typical human hearing is just 20 Hz up to 20,000 kilohertz, which is not really much of a difference, but some people may argue. And as you grow older, actually, the range actually lowers. And I'm 20 years old, and my range is only up to 15,000 hertz. I think some of my friends can hear up to 18,000 hertz. So that's magnificent. As you can see, I've already opened up the box. Actually, I've actually played with it for a while, but not really that much. So I took the liberty to put everything back just to showcase for this video. So I'm gonna open it right now. And inside the box, you're gonna have this pull tab. And do not throw this away. Inside has it's where all your cables, and I don't think it doesn't come with the auxiliary cable. All your charging cables and charging bricks are in it. So here's the speaker itself. Just let me pull this out. It's about 5 kilos. It's not really that heavy. I think it's quite okay. It's a pretty standard speaker. It's lighter than a typical JBL boombox. And here we have the speaker itself in all its glory. So that's just gonna peel off this tape and slide the speaker out. Cha-ching! Look how beautiful it is with that really slick aluminum handle. So I'm going to put this rubbish on the side. Unnecessary nonsense. I do like the look of it, but at the same time I also find it a bit weird looking, in the sense that it looks more like a handbag. Yeah, it has a great aluminum handle and all. It's nice touch. It's cool ass logo. The problem is that it's quite small. Now, I'm no audio expert, but the thing about the 6 is that what I didn't like is that it has one long subwoofer on the left side and 1 or 2 tweeters on the right side. The problem is that on the 4th and the 3rd model, it sounded more louder or more punchier. And the reason is because it had 2 tweeters and 2 subwoofers. This has only 1 subwoofer and 2 tweeters. And I would say the 6 is definitely better than the 5th, but the 4th sounds better than the 5th and the 6th. Therefore, I would say the optimum choice would be the 4th. I personally don't have the 4th, no, neither do I have the 5th. I do have the 3rd. I got the 3rd only because it was on sale, but I've tested the 5th and the 4th. Now, going back to this speaker, what is so special about this? Why is it waterproof? How do you know if it's waterproof? Well, first of all, if you look at the back of it, there's a cover tab. A pull tab. It's a bit hard to get it out. That's the first couple of times. It's really tight. Therefore, you have that confidence that if you ever sprinkle water, it's gonna be alright. So at the back of it, you have your auxiliary port, your DC power supply port, and then you have a micro USB port for like debugging and I think updating the firmware. I think quite surprised I still give you a micro USB instead of a Type C. So let me just set the speaker aside so that I can show you what's inside the other box. So within this box is going to contain all your literature, your power plugs. I'm not sure if it comes with all models like this, but mine specifically came with an international UK 3-pin plug and a European 2-pin plug. And then you have a power brick, of course. So this is the UK plug, the 3-pin plug. Take out the European 2-pin plug. So put it aside again, and you should have the power brick. Yeah, this is the power brick. It's a lot more smoother than before. The previous one was slightly more bigger. And if they're gonna have some literature, of course, just some nonsense literature. Nobody really needs to read that. So I'm going to put this aside, and I'm going to do some audio testing with this. And I just like every Onyx studio speaker, is that when you plug the power brick in, it's going to be even louder. So you can see that the power brick says Harman Kardon. Now, without talking too much, I'm going to give you some audio sample. So I'm going to turn this on. Now that's actually really soft, whereas the regular Onyx Studio 3 and 4, often when you turn it on, it's going to have that really strong punchy bass, but it's not going to have it here. So I'm going to pair this. I've paired it before, but I'm going to show you how to pair this. So you got to play plus power minus for the decrease in volume, and then you have the Bluetooth. So you're going to hold this. Okay, now it's in pairing mode. So I'm going to pair into my Samsung Tab S4. And that's all for the audio sample. I really hope you enjoy. I was playing the entire thing at 50% volume, which is actually really impressive. Now, if you actually listen to this or pick up the speaker in real life, I must highly warn you that because of the subwoofer is on the left side and the tweeter is on the right side, you will 100% notice this instantly, where the vocals are only coming on the right side and the bass is only coming on the left side. Now I will promise you, it's gonna sound weird, definitely. So it's not a bad speaker, it's a weird sounding speaker. So I really feel this Harman Kardon's way of making sure that you get two of these instead. Now it wouldn't make sense if you had two of this and the subwoofer is still on the left side. It doesn't matter. It's not like this speaker has a specifically left or right model. So I'm not really sure what Harman Kardon is trying to pull right here, but I'm just telling you this is what you're gonna experience when you pick it up. Oh, then if that's just it, I've covered almost everything I need to say and my first impression about this video. So if you guys loved the video, just leave a like and comment down any things you thought about it. If don't come to me and say, oh, how does this speaker sound as compared to that, this and that. I don't have a library full of speakers, and due to Corona right now, I can't really go out and test it. Maybe I could test some that my friends who are audiophile nerds who also might have the speaker, but again, this is not a professional standard. Do not take these opinions too seriously. I'm just telling you from a consumer's point of view. And in case you guys wondering what app was I using to stream, I was using Tidal, not Spotify. It doesn't matter because it's on the SBC codec. Again, a topic for some other day. So if you guys loved the video, leave a like, subscribe. If there's nothing more, then I guess it's time for me to say goodbye. Bye!